The record is 4:26.1, set by Cole Tara. That's as old as I am. And Zaban's always travelling beautifully with Regal Royal most of the race outside him. But when he let him go between the jump of the 800 and coming to the home turn on the flat, he made his ground so rapidly.
Start. Doesn't help you if we're on Grandway Shogun today, but there is an excuse. Started to the platform.
You on there, Jock? Yeah. All right, boys, we all on. All right, Ryder.
Racing. Polenta missed the kick by a length. My Vision Splendid dropping back. Going quickly, Awesome Night and Run Just Run is showing a good turn of speed in the early part. Star of St. Covered going to third. Marbines to fourth on the outside of Brave Action and Ready to Rev. Domingos midfield on the rails. Caterer next on the outside of Shannon Lee. Caterer is a bit wide. Polenta's getting back in the field with Expelled My Vision Splendid. Teddy Grand. Well back Vain and Handy, and Astana's last of all. Awesome Night is the leader. They're into the first bend. 850 metres to go. Run Just Run going to second. Star of St. Covered 1.5 away third. One to Marbine fourth. Then Domingos on the inside of Caterer. Brave Action is running sixth on the outside of Ready to Rev. One to Shannon Lee. Then Polenta. Further back came Expelled. Astana starting to pick up ground. Teddy Grand is on the outside of My Vision Splendid. And Vain and Handy still at the rear. Approaching the home turn. 550 metres to go. Awesome Nights had a pretty easy run in front. About to be joined by Run Just Run on the outside. Carl taking off on Marbine coming at them. Caterer 4 wide. Shannon Lee about 5 wide. Star of St. Covered just behind them on the rails looking for the way clear. And then Ready to Rev. They're in the straight. 250 metres to go. Run Just Run went to the lead but tackled immediately by Shannon Lee and Marbine. Shannon Lee and Marbine, they're surging to the lead together. Down the outside, Astana and Expelled. Here's a bit of a go there right across the track. Astana's out in the middle of the track. Expelled Astana. They hit it. Expelled just beat Astana. Third Marbine, fourth Shannon Lee, then Brave Action. Polenta followed in by Vain and Handy. Run Just Run disappointed in the straight. My Vision Splendid, Caterer, Domingos. Further back was Star of St. Covered and then Telly Grand, Awesome Night, and Ready to Rev the last one home. Must have been a bit more speed on in the early stages than I thought was there, because they charged from back in the field over the final stages with Astana and Expelled going to the line. Numbers are about to come through. Expelled and Astana. Waiting on the numbers to be confirmed. Number 8 is the winner, Astana, Jason Taylor. Astana, Jason Taylor first. Second to number 6, Expelled. And third, number 7, Marbine. It's 8, 6, 7, and 11 was fourth, Shannon Lee. Astana out wide has got the judges nod over Expelled, with Marbine in third place.
All right, here are the top 8 at Rosehill. Marrakesh Express favourite, locally trained, ahead of Sir Redford, Oh She Said, and Redfern Lady. Marrakesh Express is by Golden Slipper winner Canny Lad and has won 5 from 11. He's got a terrific record. Second at Randwick to Stormcat Academy recently. Stormcat Academy came out to win the pace setter at Gosford last Thursday week. And if he's not a good horse in the making, I'm a prima ballerina. Prior to that, Marrakesh Express had won on the Kensington track. And in fact, on the Kensington track, that was last year. He was turned out after that win, and today is having his second run back. Tim Martin, his trainer, is well and truly making a name for himself since setting up shop in Sydney, although he still operates stables out of Tamworth. Here is Terry Bailey at Rosehill Gardens.
And this is race 5, 3-year-old Country Cash Championship final, John. There's been good support for Artificial on track, Blinkin' Angel, Redfern Lady and Oh She Says. They've all been well tried at longer odds. The favourite has blown like a gale, and he's very short the tote 260, but there's plenty of value for other runners. Now, Sir Redford on screen about to move in. Blinkin' Angel to come up. Black Surprises rider Richard Bensley out of the saddle. The Day moving up. So Sir Redford and Marrakesh Express, he's competed in 3 of these country championships, winning 1 of them. Sir Redford comes up, and all the favourite has done on track is blow. He's eased out About $1.15. He's short the Tate. Good money for O, she said. Redfern Lady, Artificial, Blinking Angel at long odds. Here's Marrakesh Express moving in. Now, I think Black Surprise has been relieved from his gate position. Bensley's been out of the saddle for some time and the horse may be undergoing a veterinary examination. All of the other runners stand up well. Mighty Chimes and Noble Sultan well behaved. Artificial carries the STC colours.
Number 11, Black Surprise, red, struck its head, scratched on veterinary advice, 220.
Black Surprise, number 11, is out. A late scratching of Black Surprise at $92 on the Tate. It's out. Starting signal given. They're off and racing. The day slow to get going with O, she said, and near the inside, Mighty Chimes won the break. Going quickly, Artificial. Marrakesh Express is charging across from wide out. Lincoln Angel settles down fourth. Pointy Stick fifth. Redfern Lady the fence sixth. A length further back is Noble Sultan, Kid Millions, O, she said, Sir Redford and Viday. Sorting themselves out. A Mighty Chimes showing good barrier pace out of the gate at the 1,000, led by a half length. Moving up into second, Artificial. Marrakesh Express 2 away third, and he's 3 deep. Blinking Angel the centre, and on the rail, Redfern Lady a length away behind them, Noble Sultan. They were followed on the fence, making ground quickly by Kid Millions over Pointy Stick. 2 lengths to O, she said. Then came Sir Redford and Viday still last. Coming up to the 650, Mighty Chimes with the rail, led them away narrowly. Artificial serving it up to the leader, 2.5, Redfern Lady, Blinking Angel, and Marrakesh Express is going to have to dig pretty deep on the bend. They were followed a length astern, making ground by Kid Millions, Pointy Stick, Noble Sultan, O, she said, and Sir Redford back on the fence, saving ground in the stretch. 350 to go and moving up. Artificial hit the lead from Mighty Chimes. Marrakesh Express, Redfern Lady the centre, coming with runs with Noble Sultan. He's won from the outside and is chiming in quickly. Pointy Stick goes with him, trying to get a run, Sir Redford, and O, she said, might blow them all away. O, she said, rattling down the outside. Sir Redford got the inside run. Sir Redford charging through, grabbed the lead, and Sir Redford getting that miracle run has come home best to win it. O, she said, got second. Third a photo, Pointy Stick or Noble Sultan. Then Redfern Lady behind them, Artificial. They were followed by Viday, well back, Kid Millions, Mighty Chimes, Blinking Angel, and Marrakesh Express has stopped after travelling wide. He's run last.
He's unstoppable, Darren Beedman. Sir Redford 450 and 160. Oh, she said, looked the winner until the last little bit when Sir Redford burst through near the fence. Oh, she said, $2.10, photo third, and 100 metres out, any one of 6 or 7 could have won. Mac Griffith trains the winner. OK, now we'll come back and confirm that third number in a moment. But for now, we're going to update the Winter Championship heat at Flemington. Little Dozer 760, Ken Cheval 21, Corvain 630, Natch at 23, Oregon Seal 12, Storm Attack 370, Thong and Pushbike 12, Eric at 15. Over the page 2, Oliver Beer 25, As You Do 31, Geronimo Run 18, Kashkai 23, Scratch Thumper runs to win 11, Sterling Knight 26, and over to a couple of scratching, 17 and 18 both come out. Now Pointy Stick
4, 2, 8 and 7. There's only about a neck between the 4 of them as they reach the paces.
All right, they're moving in at Flemington.
All the midweek racing news you'll need. The Racing Radio Morning with Fred Hastings and Greg Hayes. Weekdays from 10.
2KY Racing Radio.
Are you welcoming special visitors at the airport? Then do it with a little prestige. Call Premier Cabs and inquire about their prestige service with a Statesman or a Fairlane available for your guests' transportation. Book on this number, 88684545.
Gold Coast, race 5, 4287. Nothing like a rose, 250 a win, 170 a place, 2 hour a cooler, $1.60, no third for 8 scribbly gum. The Quinola 290, Exacta 570, Trifecta 1890, and the first 4287 is $60.60. And we have correct weight at Rose Hill on race 5. The numbers 2, 3, 4 and 10.
Correct weight for Sinclair Hyundai Penrith. Your Hyundai dealer in the West won't be beaten on price. Opposite Jamison Park.
Storm Attack, the favourite for race 5 at Flemington, now $3.80 to win and $1.80 a place.
A little bit of interest in Eric. This has come in a couple of points at good each way figures. But Storm Attack to a go-out favourite here for race 5. National, brilliant performance by Zabenz, winning by 10 lengths from Real Tonic and Zabuan. Set to run. 8-5 of the Winter Championship off the 1,400 metre start. Storm Attack fave, but Sterling Knight was in, but is backed out of the gates again. So Sterling Knight coming out again. And it's just being walked around here behind the gates. Just wonder if the horses were placed in the wrong gates out here. Storm Attack was to come out of 17, less 1 for the scratching. Or less 3 actually for the scratching, and Sterling Knight should have been outside him. So it may have been in the incorrect gates here as Storm Attack goes up again. And Sterling Knight coming along, and they'll be set to run. Getting set. Sterling Knight goes into line, set now, race 5. Oh, couple of them red there, Natch and Oliver Beer. Rough old start, and Geronimo Run, one of the first out here, bounced in front. Going with it, Corvain and Thong and Pushpike whipping around the outside. Thong and Pushpike up close with Geronimo Run, and they clap the speed right on. 3 lengths in front of Corvain, 2.5 Sterling Knight, 1/2 then to Runs to Win. 1.5 lengths further back than Eric Little Dozer, As You Do, then Storm Attack, Ken Chevelle, then Natch, and further back Oregon Seal from Kashkai and Oliver Beer. They're strung right out, going up towards the 900 metre mark. Geronimo Run going a little fiercely, about 2 to Thong and Pushbike, 2 to Corvain. 1.5 lengths further back, then Runs to Win on the inside of Sterling Knight. 1 length into As You Do, followed by Eric. Further back in the race, then Ken Chevelle. To the outside of those, then Little Dozer, 1 length off Storm Attack. Then Natch from Kashkai, Oliver Beer, and last of all is Oregon Seal. On the turn, Geronimo Run just in front. Outside of Thong and Pushbike, 1.5 lengths further back is Corvain out in the middle. Runs to Win and Ken Chevelle go back to the fence. Further back, Eric, and now Storm Attack and Little Dozer. Little Dozer out wide, and Oliver Beer coming from the back of the field. They're fanning out deep. Geronimo Run grabbed by Runs to Win the fence right down the middle. Little Dozer and Eric and Kashkai with a run through right across the track. Runs to Win in front. Kashkai is out after it from Storm Attack. Little Dozer Runs to Win in front. Storm Attack lunging late, but Runs to Win. A neck to Storm Attack. Kashkai third. Fourth maybe Little Dozer from Ken Chevelle. Then Eric from wider out. Then Oliver Beer from Geronimo Run. Further back than Oregon Seal, As You Do. The Sterling Knight further back, then pulling up quickly Corvain. After the line, weakening very quickly after the line there was a Little Dozer. He eased him up very quickly. Then Natch and Thong and Pushbike. I'd say book here that stewards will ask to look at the start of this race. There are a few that came out at 6s and 7s.
Number 15 Runs to Win, 12 even, 4 even. Number 6 was second. That was Storm Attack, 170. 30, number 13, Kashkai, 530.
Correct weight, the Gold Coast, race 5, 4287, and O's ahead, 111.94.
Natch was one of them. There was another one, and they... let's have a look here. Oh, yeah, Natch was rearing. Natch was up in the air just as the starter let them go, and also Oliver Beer behind it. Yeah, so there's the warning siren. So stewards will have a look at the start, because if you just look at the replay, Natch is going up in the air as the gates fly back. He's up in the air, Natch, and 2 stalls away from him it looked to be. Yes, it's Oliver Beer who actually was last to come out behind him. So hold all tickets here. There's the warning siren. 15, 6, 13 and 1. 15, 6, 13 and 1 over the line. 15, the winner, Runs to Win. Number 6 is second. Storm Attack, and number 13, Kashkai, is third ahead of number 1. And the race, which is Little Dozer, who pulled...
Well, the totes as they stand, 15 Runs to Win, 12 a win, 4 a play, 6 Storm Attack, 170, 13 Kashkai, 530, the Quinola 25.90, Exacta 61.40, Trifecta 15, 6, 13, 745.90, the first 4, 15, 6, 13 and 1, and the dividend is to come, but a hold on all tickets regarding the start.
Ipswich race 5, 1 Bell Ball, 9, 10, 340, 2 Aloha Charm, 29 and 7, 3 Westward, 370, 180, 4 Porcoy, 440, 170, 5 Here for Glory, 10 and 2, 6 is out, 7 Model Material, 22 and 5, 8 Feelers, 420, 140, 9 Northern Friends, 33 and 7, 10 Sender Diva, 100 the win, 20 the place, 11 Key Leah, 19 and 3, 12 Kavorka, 36 and 8, 13 Lady Isabella, 24 and 5, jackpot first 4 of $3,300, favourite is 3 Westward, the tips in the race are 1, 4, 3 and 8.
Now the time on the previous at Flemington, 1:24.95.
Tap dividends for the all-new Richards on the Park, the West's premier hotel, 41 Canleyvale Road, Canleyvale. It's Ambience Plus.
Coming up, Newcastle.
Number of attendants in with horses drawn towards the outside. Started pointing in that direction. Sterling Knight now being backed out of line. So he might well have played up in the gates there, Sterling Knight. He's drawn next to Storm Attack, and Storm Attack has come out of the gates as well. Didn't see if there was a problem over there. It's difficult to line. Oh, they're away. That was a funny old start. Natch was rearing. He's missed it. And Oliver Beer, he's an on-pacer. He missed it badly too. As they settle into stride, it's Geronimo Run leading narrowly, but Thong and Pushbike's taking it on, going to the lead, and Corvain gets a good trail third. Sterling Knight's back fourth, Runs to Win as fifth. A length and a half further back is Eric on the inside of Little Dozer, and they're followed by As You Do. Next in the field is Storm Attack. He's a touch worse than midfield on the outside, but they are running along truly. That'll suit him. In behind them, Ken Chevelle, and then Natch, followed by Oregon Seal, Kashkai, and Oliver Beers back last of all. Inside the 800, Geronimo Run by 2, Thong and Pushbike. 3, Corvain, Runs to Win. Sterling Knight next to the outside, followed by As You Do, Eric, Little Dozer the outside, Ken Chevelle in the shadow roll on the fence. Next is Storm Attack, handy enough as they came to the turn, and then Natch, Oliver Beer, Kashkai, and Oregon Seal. Into the straight, Geronimo Run against the fence, Thong and Pushbike the grey. Wider out is Corvain in the orange sleeve, Sterling Knight, widest as Little Dozer. Storm Attack between those last two. He's trying to ease over their heels to get into clear galloping room. In the meantime, Runs to Win and Ken Chevelle are getting rails runs to go to the lead. On the outside, Little Dozer, and Eric is coming, and Storm Attack leaving it late. Runs to Win at the 100. Led Kashkai, Storm Attack. It's Runs to Win in front. Storm Attack tries hard. Runs to Win. Runs to Win beats Storm Attack. Kashkai from well back grabbing third, then Little Dozer, Ken Chevelle, Eric, Oliver Beer, followed by Geronimo Run, and they were trailed by Sterling Knight. Next in was As You Do. Well back was Oregon Seal and Corvain, who's tired badly. Natch and Thong and Pushbike back towards the tail was probably the last one to go over the line. Stand by for numbers here. 15, 6 and 13. 1:24.5 was the time. Gee, I don't know what happened at the start of that race. I don't recall seeing the light go on, and it was just a wobbly old start. Natch, he reared, and Oliver Beer just stood there and missed it, and he's usually a horse who begins tremendously well. I don't know. Yeah, there's the siren now. There's the siren. I reckon it'll be a hold all tickets for the stewards. Will have a look at the start of this race, because I just feel that I reckon one of the horses might have bounded and generated the start. It's a hold all tickets. Okay. Now, please hold all tickets. Stewards have advised us to hold all tickets on the race. The stewards are going to have a look at the start, just to ensure that Natch and Oliver Beer most particularly weren't denied a fair start. So hold all tickets there, and that obviously is no surprise. Yeah, I didn't think a light came on. It didn't come on, eh? Yeah, just wonder what might have happened there, whether horses can sometimes hit the gates that hard that they can activate a start, and it'll be a false start under those circumstances, but it certainly wasn't a false start. On that occasion, it was more particularly two horses really missing it badly. And it might just be a case of whether they've been denied their fair beginning in the race and whether they might be treated as scratchings. But anyway, the winner has had a good camp, just off to speed and...
Boys, are we all on? All right, riders.
Racing, Lady Isabella off the inside, left nicely. Westwood was fast away, showing good speed. Kealia in the centre. Aloha Charm is going forward. Bell Ball is well back in the field with Northern Friends and Model Material on settling. Westwood, she's about 4 deep. She's just in front of Here for Glory, who left brilliantly today. She's up running second. Aloha Charm is now easing third on the rails. Then Sendadiva, Lady Isabella and Fearless. Kealia's next in the centre. One further back, Kavorka. Then Pourquoi on the inside of Model Material. Northern Friends second last, and Bell Bull giving the leader 12 lengths as they negotiate the first bend. She's last of all. 750 metres left to go. Westwood cruising out in front. She leads by 2 lengths on Here for Glory. 4 lengths away third is Aloha Charm on the inside of Feelers, and Sendadiva's in that bunch. Kealia next on the outside of Lady Isabella. Further back came Pourquoi and Model Material, and there goes Bell Bull. She's starting to sweep around them now, and Northern Friends is last of all. Westwood is the leader, but he's slapping her up as they come to the corner. corner. Westward is just in front of Here for Glory. She's drifted a little bit on the bend, Westward. She's joined now by Here for Glory. Feelers coming at them. Bell Ball's right down the outside. She's coming with a rush now, and Kavorka's going with her. Here for Glory, Feelers. Bell Ball out in the middle of the track. She's dropping on them now, and Kavorka's going with her. Bell Ball's just in front of Kavorka. Bell Ball first, Kavorka second, Feelers third. Followed in by Model Material, Northern Friends. The next one home, Pourquoi, and then Here for Glory, Senda Diva. Further back, Keelia, Westwood stopped in the straight, then Aloha Charm, and Lady Isabella, the last one home.
Number 1, the winner, Bell Ball, Michael Carl, 680 and 220. 12 got second, Kavorka, 840, and number 8, Feelers third, $1.80. Good ride, Michael Carl on the top weight. Now, Victoria Park. And number 1 is out. Barossa Broadway 490, Gironde 11, Harsh Praise 750, Autumn Bell and McLaren Vale at 720. Etoile Bleu likes the track, so does Zabara. Paul Cave trains Etoile Bleu, who's been a very useful mare. She's won 6 out of 12 and was a good winner on this course recently, beating a horse with a good rap on him, the Bart Cummings trained Jammo Jack. All right, to the Gardens and Terry Bailey.
Yeah, what a great betting race this is, John. On track, Etoile Bleu and also Zabara are the equal favourites. They're 20 cents in front of Can't Tackle. There's nothing between the three of them. Outstanding lineup. Bit of a tickle around on track, McLaren Vale. Bit of a tip floating around for him. Now, McLaren Vale moves in. There's Zabara on screen. Coming up, the Armand moving forward. Old Rara Eclipse about to move in. Chinoy out behind the gate. I think he won this race in the year 2000. Chinoy. Can't Tackle about to move up. If you're betting on looks in the mounting yard, you'd back Can't Tackle. Gee, look, well, real shine in his coat. He's come on since his last win, but he's got a big assignment with the big weight impost. Now, Can't Tackle moves up. Race the Ace about to move in. Parramatta Leagues Club, Millennium Foundation at Westmead, Southern Cross final. On the tape, 5.10 Can't Tackle, 3.80 Etoile Bleu, and Zabara $3.80. On track, Zabara equal favourite with Etoile Bleu. Both have been well supported. Can't Tackle value at $5. Now we're just waiting on Race the Ace, who can be a bit fidgety behind the gate, to move in. Etoile Bleu about to move up. She's run some of her best races at this particular track. And we've got correct weight going through for one of our venues as well at Victoria Park after that previous straight race. Now, Race the Ace yet to move in. Just waiting on Viejo and Sir Avalanche to move up. Terrific lineup for the Southern Cross final. It's the mare against the 2 3-year-olds. Zabara beautifully drawn. He's got a big weight decrease today, although stepping up to the open class gallopers. Etoile Blue's got a great sprint on her in the straight, and Can't Tackle. He looked very good beating Magic Feather last start. Now, Race the Ace is up to a few of his little games that he's played in the past. Beedman's already had 3 winners. This would be the pinnacle of the day if he could win the feature with Race the Ace. Still old Sir Avalanche moving around, and Viejo. He's got more tricks than a magician, this bloke. Race the Ace at the gate. Again, they try to lead him up to the barrier, toweling him down, trying to pacify him. Come on, boy, get in. But at the moment, he's just jacking up on them. He's just playing a game with them. He's done this so often in his career, and he's yet to take up his gate position. A final look at the TAB board. Can't Tackle at $4.70, Etoile Bleu at $3.90, Zabara $3.80 on track. Etoile Bleu and Zabara equal favourites, 20 cents in front of Can't Tackle. Now, has Race the Ace moved in? I believe he has. Viejo coming up, and that will leave the Grand Old Galloper, Sir Avalanche, to move in. McLaren Vale, the Armand all standing up nicely. 1,400 metres. Etoile Bleu, Zabara, equal TAB favourites at $3.90. Can't Tackle at $4.70. Now, just waiting on Viejo to move up. The mare not too keen about coming up to the gate. This time she consents to move in, and Sir Avalanche to be the last. McLaren Vale loaded early with the arm, and neither have moved in the gate. The lights are on. They're set for the Southern Cross final. No, they're not. Race the Ace has ducked out of the gate at the last minute. He's out the back again. He has done this, I've lost count how many times throughout his career, as Etoile Bleu on track comes into favouritism. Now, they'll have to inspect this horse, Race the Ace, on the TAB at 10.40. There's been support for him on track at longer odds. And Beedman still in the saddle. He's got 99.5 wins coming into this race. Now he's dismounted. Stand by for word. He's out. Race the Ace is a late scratching, number 4. Race the Ace is out. And it's not the first time. They're set. Racing, Etoile Blue straight out to last. Fast Away Viejo and Sir Avalanche wide out. Began brilliantly and they're going very quickly. 2 lengths in front of Can't Tackle, 2 away Zabara. Catechism wide, then came McLaren Vale de Yarm and Rara Eclipse getting back. Knickerbocker Kid, Etoile Blue and Chinoy in between them at the tail of the field. Settling fully going to the 1,000 at Old Sir Avalanche. Sat back on the steel, bowled away. He's 2 lengths in front of Can't Tackle. Viejo on the fence. Catechism going up to be 4th. 1 away Zabara planted in a nice spot. On the inside making ground McLaren Vale. They were followed by Rara Eclipse, de Yarm and Knickerbocker Kid. Then came Etoile Blue just getting up onto heel second last, and Chinoy is the tail ender. Only 7 lengths covers the field. 6.50 out in the Southern Cross final. Sir Avalanche leads the way by 3/4 on Can't Tackle. Catechism wide. Viejo on the fence. 1.5 lengths away making ground is Rara Eclipse. Then came Zabara. Knickerbocker Kid wide from McLaren Vale. Etoile Blue's a long way back with the Yarman and Chinoy as they straighten up for home. Can't Tackle's about to be let loose on the outside and he pounced upon the lead, but here comes Zabara. Zabara with a withering burst at the 2.50. Race to the front from Can't Tackle. Then came Viejo. Knickerbocker Kid down the centre. Brown pinned the ears back with 100 metres to go and the 3-year-old Zabara's well clear. He's 2.5 Viejo, Knickerbocker Kid and Zabara. He's giving them an exhibition near the post. He bolted in. 2.5 lengths to Viejo. Knickerbocker Kid 3rd, Can't Tackle 4th. And Etoile Blue has run 5th. Then McLaren Vale, Sir Avalanche de Yarm and Rara Eclipse. Well back is Chinoy and Catechism last in.
And Corey Brown on number 11 Zabara. 360 and 160, and didn't he dash in the Wally Truscott colours inside the 200. Viejo 2nd, 5.20. Knickerbocker Kid 3rd at 3.40. Numbers 11, 9 and 8. Okay, now Corey Brown, that takes him to 89. Darren Beedman on 99.5. Corey Brown 89. Gee, it's a big lead, 10.5. And Chris Muntz on 86 after having ridden a winner earlier today. Flemington now, the true version handicap, and it's 4 minutes to a start. Spedanza 9.40, Bust Up $10. Capiro 360, Media Magnet 450, Mr Greg 14, out of options 10, Rami Romancer 21, scratch 8, Arena Valadora 25, 10 is out, Gentrified 21, Polaire 950, Scenic Quest 19 and Umdinger at 51, 178,000 in the pool. Alf.
Coming up. Now, Scenic Quest to go forward. Ran on very well from a long way back after being slow out. Scenic Quest at Sandown. Mr Grigg coming along. Runs to win one the previous. There's one through the front. And it is loose. And it is Arena Valadora.